Yeah, I love the way you said that too. You said that we're surrounded by the things and all the, the world. There's an ancient, in China, there's a turn of phrase that's beautiful, and it went to Japan too. It's called the 10,000 things. And so it's this idea about, and that just, it's like shorthand for the whole enchilada, everything. And it's so subtle you might not notice it. Within the Dharma, there's this understanding. Anything you experience, I have very, my tender feelings are very special to me because they're in here. And I'm feeling them, so they're important. And someone else's tender feelings I might not care so much about because I'm not feeling them. But that kind of self-other divide is purely situational and contingent, and not real in any capital R sense of the word. Whatever arises, whatever thought, sensation, feeling arises, you are never that. There's a really great professor and teacher named Dr. J. Garfield, and the word that the Buddha uses for this kind of cognitive distortion that we all have is, the Buddha calls it avidya, which literally just means not, and vijja means knowing. So it's just ignorance, kind of simple, right? J. Garfield translates it primal confusion, which I love, because the word confusion from the Latin means pouring two things together, and now you can't tell which is which. Confusio, it's all muddled. And so that's what happens. A feeling comes up in me, and my awareness, my cognitive, instantly fuses. And I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm scared, I'm frustrated, whatever it is. And instantly my whole psycho-physical, physiological, energetic framework completely changes. And this feeling arising went from just an object in my awareness, totally deserving of my attention and my care. The Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh talks a lot about, taking care of your fear, taking care of your anger. Oh, you've come. This is anger. Hello, you're a very important guest. Like, how much is happening in the world because of anger? This is a very important guest. It deserves our attention. Oh, you've come. I will bring my whole being to you. I'll bring my whole attention, my sati sampajana, my clear knowing to you. But instead, what I often do is something arises like anger or fear or whatever, and I just fuse to it. It gets sticky for me. I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm scared, I don't like that sound, I don't like this feeling. And then it becomes kind of difficult to tease it apart. I know I'm throwing a lot at the wall right now, but these are all things that have been really important to me personally. The last bit of spaghetti I'm going to throw at the wall is to talk about the way awareness functions. Has anybody here ever said ow when their car hit a bump or a curb? And it's visceral. I know for me, ow! It's like, it didn't hurt. Or maybe when you were kids and your sibling hit you and you said ow, and it was more just from the shock, but it didn't actually hurt. So in the car example, this is because our awareness has that quality of, it's like water, it just fills the space you give it. It just fills the space. And I could be sitting in my room and everything's fine, and I could be hearing, a lawnmower outside, and it doesn't matter. But if 10 minutes later I'm meditating and there's a lawnmower outside, it's a problem. That needs to stop. And it's this cognitive fusion that's happened where my awareness has gone out and it's kind of mingled with whatever it is. And now I'm having a reaction to it, and I've forgotten that this is just an arising. It's just one of the 10,000 things.